It's 4th of June, 2022, Hamburg. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. It's a foggy morning and I can barely see the lake. It's cold. I stay in my wetsuit together with 2,500 triathletes around. It's quiet and you can feel the fear in the air. The water is dark. It's in the middle of the city that comes to life. Thousand thoughts in my mind. I want to do that. I was preparing for doing that. But in the same time, I'm scared. I want to come back to my bed and simply be like others. But the time is going on and the clock is clicking. At this time, speaker asks us to move closer to the lake and to approach the start line. He reminds us, we will have 4 kilometers swim, 180 kilometers bike, and 42 kilometers run. And we need to complete that within 16 hours to become an Ironman finisher. But if we do that, if we complete this race, we will hear the famous, "You are an Ironman," and we will hold this title till the end of our life. I stay here today with a very strong purpose. At this time of my life, I need to believe again that I can do anything, that anything is possible. And I'm more than sure, today I will not run just to run. 3, 2, 1, we jump to the water. Oh my God, this is disaster. I can feel people's arms and legs everywhere on my body. I try to keep my head above the water, but it's almost impossible. Everyone tries to keep me out. They try to put my head under the water. Why am I even doing that? Okay, I know why. It keeps me moving. I try to fight with the others, and they're trying to fight with me. I try to calm down. Breathing. Just remember about breathing. After 15 minutes, it's getting a little bit better. It's getting better because the fastest swimmers are already ahead of me and I can continue in my own speed. Just keep breathing. And I think right now it will be easier. But then I see the tunnel. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it, and just to be clear, I'm afraid of water as much as I'm afraid of darkness. Is there any way to skip it? Is there any way to skip it? No, there is not. I need to swim in the darkness. What I can expect there? Are there any rats? Any bats? Any fishes? Oh my gosh, just keep breathing. I close my eyes and I try to do my best. Why am I even doing that? Okay, I'm fine. I know why. I close my eyes and try to do my best to get out of this tunnel as soon as possible. Keep breathing. 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing. 7, 6, 5. One more breath. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with swimming and now I need to focus on cycling. But before that, I look around. I look around and I see triathletes. I always admire triathletes because they chase their dreams. But today, I know something more about them. These are not just 2,500 people around me. These are 2,500 histories that brought them here. And I'm more than sure, nobody here will run just to run. Okay, let's focus again. I'm done with swimming and I need to focus on cycling right now. 2 hours behind me and 12 to go. I need to eat. I need to eat. I put another energy bar to my mouth, but my stomach rejects it. We are fighting. Okay, 1-0, I'm winning. I'm in my tree suite, which is very wet when I'm getting on the bike, and you can be sure I will regret that very soon. I'm in the 30th kilometer, and abrasions between my legs and on my feet, and pain in my neck and my head. It's so strong. Just to be honest, at this time, I don't see any way I can complete this race. I'm at the 30th kilometer, and I still have 150 to go. It's undoable. Even if I do that, I have full marathon to run, 42 kilometers. There is no way I can do that. I stop, and I go left. Supporters, go, go, go! Wait a moment, these are fake supporters. They are drinking beer and eating German sausages? And guess what? I want to take a rest, I want to drink a beer, and I want a German sausage. I stop, and I feel the first tear on my face. I'm not going to do that. I know I'm strong, I know I can do a lot, but it's way too much. Why am I even doing that? Here we go. I know why. Let's make it simple. I will ride 1 more mile, and then I will decide, do I want to continue or I want to give up? Purpose, commitment, action, repeat, 149. Purpose, commitment, action, repeat, 148. Purpose, commitment. I stop crying. I don't want to waste time on crying anymore. After 8 hours and 150 kilometers, I'm approaching finish line of cycling. I start crying again. I don't know why. Is it because I'm tired or because I'm happy? I have no idea. I just think that I need to change my cycling shoes to the running shoes. I need to replace all energy bars by energy gels, and I need to go to the running area. But before that, I look around. I look around and I see these beautiful people, and I'm more than sure nobody here ran just to run. Okay, I'm done with it, so I'm moving to the running area. And guess what? I'm smiling. I'm so happy that I'm done with cycling and swimming that I ran even faster than I predicted. And obviously, as you can believe, it was a trap. I'm already 12 hours on my feet, and that's for the first time in my life when my body refused to obey. I try to take another energy gel, but my stomach does not accept it anymore. I think I will run faster to get the finish line sooner, but it's not possible. My legs are heavier than ever. I stay there and I think what to do. And by the way, at this time, for the first time ever, I lose control on my body. Any carb, any stone, any hole, any mistake I do right now will cost me a lot. I'm at the 20th kilometer, and I still have 20 to go. It's like 4 times the length of Central Park. Way too far. Why am I even doing that? The good thing is that the closer to finish line I am, the better I understand why I have started. Don't give up. Don't give up. Look at the people around you. Do you see them? Yeah, I see all 2,500 purposes running with me. Don't give up. Do just one more step. I look at all these people and I know they do not run just to run. Okay, I can do just one more step, and I'm almost done. Just last one more step. And suddenly, everything what was wrong disappears. I don't feel pain, and I'm not tired. I don't need to eat anymore, and I don't need to drink. I'm not tired. I just want to feel this moment. And I see the finish line, and you will not believe that, but I run faster and faster and faster, and it's not believable, but I raise my hand when the speakers, after 13 hours, 5 minutes and 21 seconds, when I cross the finish line, the speaker says, "Marta Wąsik from Poland, you are an Ironman." I stop. I stop and I feel tears running down my face. I bow my head to take a medal. And before I go celebrate with everyone who was cheering me on, I turn around for a quick moment. I look back at all these people who are approaching finish line right now. And I'm more than sure this race has nothing to do with running. It's all about purpose. About a purpose that allows you to push the limit beyond your own. About the purpose that pushes you to do more than it is required. About the purpose that pushes you to expect more than it's given. To challenge status quo every single day and to set up your own standards. I look back and see all these triathletes. And I know that for all of us, it's not about running. It's all about living outside of beaten track. I look at them and I know that nobody here lives just to live. We all create something new. 1 of 10,000. This is the number of people that complete this race. So whenever I feel bad, whenever I have worse day, whenever I want to give up, I come back to Hamburg 2022 and my mind goes there. And then I know that the strong purpose is a unique power that can make anything possible. Before I tell you about my internal power in my personal and professional life, let me tell you something more. I strongly believe that in the world we have takers and givers. And just to be clear, you can aspire to be in any of this group. Takers are people who live here and think about taking most from their life. On the other hand, we have givers. Givers are people who came here to this world and they realized that nothing that is here was earned. Everything was given them for free. So they spend their entire life to figure out how to pay this debt. These are people who know that in order to progress, they need to change something. In order to create a new future, they need to question the present. You need to question the present to create a new future. How do I know about that? It's simple. If you look at the slide, you can see that everything what is there wasn't with us 10,000 years ago. Buildings, medicines, clothes, cars, airplanes, anything. It was created by people who has this internal power that allows them to seek for a new future. By people who make uncomfortable choices every single day to get out of their comfort zone and look for a new future. By people who know that doing every day exactly the same will never achieve something different. These things are created by people who knows that in order to create new future, they need to question the present. Why I'm so sure about that? I'm an aerospace engineer, and together with my team, every single day in the office, we do support and design the fastest growing fleet of commercial engines in the world. Can you imagine that? Every 3 seconds, there is an airplane with our engines that take off. 3, 2, 1, take off. 3, 2, 1, take off. Every single second, there is 900,000 people flying in the air in airplanes with our engines. Does it sound like a rocket science? Actually, it is. Every single day, we invent the future of flight, we lift people up, and we bring them home safely. And in the same time, we have normal days. We do thousands of lines in Excel for the schedule. We do long, tedious analysis. And like every other company, we prepare thousands of slides for leadership reviews. It was one of these normal days when my sister called me. My sister is 10 years younger, and she was working in one of Warsaw Corporation when she decided to take a break. She went for vacation. She went to Greece. She rented a boat with a dedicated sailor. 1 month later, she went to the same place, to the same boat, and to the same sailor. To my surprise, she never came back. She fell in love, she decided to quit the job, and from this day, they are sailing together, half of the year in Greece and half of the year in Bahamas, just to cover 365 days of season. So she called me on one of these normal days. Hey Marta, how are you? December, 10 a.m. in the office, pretty dark. Great, what about you? Oh, we are sitting outside, eating breakfast with our guests. Tell me more. And I just thought that it's a great idea that you move to the boat. What? She took my attention. You know, you are a runner. We are eating healthy food here. We are sailing. You can run in the sunshine, in the sunset, wherever you want. Tell me more. I didn't see sun last 3 months in Poland. So I thought that if you quit your job, like I did a few years ago, you can move here, we can sail until March, and then we can simply take a flight and move to Bahamas. And then we can simply take a flight and move to Bahamas. How simple is that? How simple it was for your grandma, how simple it was for your parents. But now we can simply take a flight. It was enough to connect my why with the most important values in my life, with my family. From this day, I do not invent the future to bring to the air 5,000 aircrafts every day. I do invent the future to lift her up, to make her dreams come true. This is the why that sparks within me. To shape the world that didn't exist yesterday, and to pay the debt for everything that I have received. To not let the world to shape my dreams, but to shape a world where others can live their dreams. So, before you go home, let me tell you something more. In this day in Hamburg, I didn't run just to run. And today, and every other day, I do not live just to live. And you still have a choice. So, what's driving you today? And what's your purpose? Thank you.